Al Globus aluminum vinyl fence installation demo in the showroom. How do you get from this to that? All right, let's go one step by step and show you how it goes. Right, so read the manual. First page, you're going to have all your parts by name and also quantities. So that's great. You know what you have, and if you're missing anything, don't start the project before you get all the supply. This all comes in the kit. So everything you need is necessary, comes in the kit. Page number 2, get your footing level and get your first post sunk in concrete. That's going to be your first point. And then from there, you have to draw the line, a string line, and into the last post. That way you know where your levels are. Put the footing in, requirements of your city. Every city has a different code. Every state has different regulations. Check your city code. It's public information online, so it's easy to find. And then that was going to be your first step. Your second step here is taking this 2-hole bracket, and that's going to make your level and your stopper. So let's start. There's your 2-hole bracket, and it comes with 2 screws included. What you're going to do, you're going to slide it in or let it drop, and we're going to screw it soon, because that's going to give you your level. That's how you play and get that perfect level. All right, next, get your second post. That was your main post that you sunk in concrete, or you did an application of base plate. If you're going to go with concrete, the posts are going to come at 10 feet tall, so you're able to put it in their footing. If you're going to do an application of a base plate, which we're going to do here on the demo, we're going to demonstrate how we put that beautiful base plate. It's a 3/8 thick aluminum, and it's powder coated black to match. You got the perfect holes already assembled there. You got 4 stainless steel screws, and what you want to do here is basically don't tighten the first bolt yet until you get all your screws in. Pretty simple. We do not recommend the base plate for over 4 feet. It's not designed to go past 4 feet. We're just doing it for the demo. The base plate is designed for an application where you have a wall. You don't have to put footing. You can put your base plate and anchor the post into the wall. Or if you have a wall topper, 2 feet, 1 feet, 3 feet. Max, you'll have to check with engineer, 4 feet. But 3 feet, you're good. All right, so you got your base plate on. So we'll put it at 6 feet span. Now, the boards are pre-cut and your channels are pre-cut. Remember what we do next is your 2-hole bracket, slide it in. At this point, you don't need to put screws, but you will have to put these type of screws in. Hex screws, heavy duty. That will catch your bracket into your post. That's going to catch your bracket and secure it. A lot of installers want to wait with those brackets until they're done with the setup to get the level all complete in the entire run at one shot. Next thing is take your bottom rail. Your bottom rail looks like this, and it comes with a stainless steel bracket you'll have to screw in. That bracket, basically what it does, it holds your post in place and it ties the post into the rail. There you go. We're going to put that in. All right, now we know our span and it's placed correctly. Now if that base plate was anchored, it won't be moving anywhere. All right, so let's go and unwrap our vinyl. Our vinyl is customly made for our kits. It's exactly the size needed to fit, and it's a little bit more embossed, so it's a little bit heavier than a normal vinyl. The TNG is exact to fit the railing of Al Globus system, and it's a little bit smaller than your ordinary vinyl, so it's stronger and more durable. All right, got this out. We like to wrap everything really nice. So first board is out. Basically, catch your groove, and it folds phenomenal in. Now look, some clients don't want to have a gap. Fine, cut your bracket, be very safe on it, cut it in half for the size they want, but you must put a screw in there. We do recommend 2 screws. If you cut that bracket, the weight of the vinyl is not that heavy, so you'll be all right, but we do recommend 2 screws. All right, basically from there, we're essentially playing a game here, right? Like, call it Lego. You do have room, pre-assembled room in the slats automatically because vinyl does expand and aluminum does get hot. So you want to have that breathe room in between. Basically, after you got your posts in concrete set, one installer can start putting boards and another installer can start doing the rails on the next panel. And the pickup of the application is really fast. You will see your fence go up very fast. It's a super DIY friendly assembly. As you can see, pretty basic tools here that I'm using. Basic skills. Al Globus designed everything for the consumer, did an efficient job at a good price. All right, so what we do now, we're gonna find our top rail, which the top rail looks basically same like the bottom rail. You got the groove on one side only. So the top is flat because you want to have a nice finish. So everything comes wrapped. Want to protect our powder coating. That takes a minute, but it's always better to be wrapped than have a scratch. It is black texture, so you're able to go to Home Depot, grab your black texture spray paint and do some touch-ups. So from there, again, there is this small stainless steel bracket going to groove. Beautiful finish. All right, so in the parts, we have small brackets here, these guys. So what you do with these guys, and they're not color-coded because you're not gonna see them. It's a square angle. Before you put this channel here, you're gonna insert this bracket into the channel, which is gonna sit just like that. And then you're gonna insert it together on both sides. Now, if you can show on the camera, you're able to tap a stainless steel screw right into that hole. And what that does basically, it won't let your top rail be able to move up and down. And no one can actually come and move it. Also, it's for the expansion, so it doesn't start opening your gaps with the heat. So that's what that bracket does. That's your final stage of the application. And all you have to do with a skill saw, eye protection, cut that top piece and leave that mount in the cap. So about 3/4. Cut that top piece. It's a flat, beautiful flat cap. It's a pressure cap. So as you go in, there are some butts that shrink the area and it will be attached. Beautiful, and it won't move. So before you're done finally, and you put your cap like we showed you and you cut your post, you're gonna have to measure from this point to the end and get your post cover, which looks just like that, and it comes in 6-foot lengths. And all you gotta do, and after you cut it, you're just gonna, yeah, it's a pressure cap. You're gonna slide that in and your job is done. That's it. You put that flat cap on, beautiful fence. Budget-friendly line, we call it. And we'll show you on the next video how we're creating gaps on aluminum vinyl fencing, which is pretty nice to have. All right, contractors, developers, and DIYers, get your project done by Al Globus.